We're on. Welcome to episode 2 of D.I.Y. Pray. I'm Al, and today we've got LaShawn with us. He's going to do the treasure verse, and he's going to do the marshmallow challenge.
Mellow.
Lisa didn't go on the floor. And then Rochelle's going to do the activity time. Maddie's going to take us to chapter 6 of Matthew. Maddie and Matthew, you get it? LaShawn, what are we going to see there?
We're going to see that God is our Father who knows what we need.
Great. Now, let's get into the episode. Watch this.
Let's get to it.
Boom. Yeah, that's an average rap, but let's keep going.
In this section, gonna show you guys how to read. Let's go. Hang on. Leggeds. Hang on. Just what's going on?
Maddie. This way up. That's not how you do it. This is how you do it. And you follow it word by word. This is how you do it.
In this session, I'm going to show you how to get God's attention. You ready? Hey God, it's Maddie here. God, I'm over here.
Maddie, that's not how you do it. Now Jesus, he's going to teach us how to pray.
Hey guys, Maddie here. Today we're going to take you through, letter time. I didn't know we had got letters here. All right, check it out. Oh, it's got a question in there for me. All right, it says, Maddie, when you ask a question, how do you ask? Good question. Okay, all right, I think we can all relate to this. How about this? So you're walking through the shops and you see, over there, oh my goodness, I want that. Whoa, and you're running up to Dad. You're like, Dad, look. Dad, I'll give you 15 cuddles. I'll make dinner for you 6 times. I'll give you 3 goats and 2 llamas. Please, I really want that. Yeah, we've all kind of asked like that before. I remember one time in particular. All right, so I'm walking through the shops and I see a Nintendo game. I love video games. And as I'm walking in there, I'm just like, my eyes pop. I run into the shop. I open up a magazine. I'm reading through. Oh, look at all the swords that you can get. Look at all the adventures you get to go on. Oh, I'm so excited. I go home and I'm talking with my brothers about it. With each passing day, I'm getting more and more excited. I'm imagining myself in the game. We're going up a mountain. Oh, man, I'm really excited. But then I start thinking, how can I get Dad to get it for me? What can I do? I could wash his car. I could tell him how good he is and I love him so much. Yeah, they're pretty good. Oh no, do you see what I was doing there? I was trying to twist Dad's arm. I'm trying to twist his arm, get him to do something for me. Now, we're going to look at the Bible and Jesus is going to tell us something just like that. We're going to look at Matthew 6 and Jesus is going to say, actually, do not do that. It's incredible. It's amazing. Let's open up the Bible. Let's go. You ready? It's Matthew 6, 7 and 8. I'll read it out. And when you pray, do not keep on babbling like pagans, for they think they will be heard because of their many words. Do not be like them, for your Father knows what you need before you ask him. Whoa, guys, Jesus is telling us so many wonderful things about prayer. And an easy way to remember what we just heard is this. God our Father knows what we need. Now, there was one unusual word in there, and it was the word pagan. Now, all that means is someone who doesn't have a special relationship where God is their Father. Now, I was kind of like that in my story, wasn't I? I was sitting there like, I didn't think my dad was my father who knew what I need. I was just trying to get him to do something for me, twist his arm. Now, it's kind of like this. Check it out. So you're at a friend's house and you're playing with a toy, and then it breaks. Oh no. Hey, David. Oh man, I love you. You're the best. You have the coolest house. I broke your toy, but You're so good at saying sorry, man. I love you. That's Jesus saying, don't do that. And sometimes we can come to God and do that. You know, we've sinned against him and done the wrong thing. And we're like, God, you are so amazing. And I love reading your Bible, and you've done all these great things through history. Oh, sorry, I did the wrong thing. Oh, but man, you're the best. You're so good. And Jesus says in verse 8, do not be like them. But why? And Jesus says, God already knows what we need, and he's our Father. Wow. You see, the big words aren't helpful because we're not telling him anything new. All right, I'm thinking back to my story, and when, I'm walking through the shops, you see, my dad is a loving dad. And as I'm walking through the shops and he sees me, see something that I like, you know what he does? Oh, he's watching me. And then I run into the shop and I'm reading the magazines. You know what? Oh, he's watching me again. And I'm in my bedroom and he's listening to me talk about all the things that my brother and I are talking about. Whoa, that's what a loving father does. They know what we need. And so I don't need to come to my dad and be like, Dad, I'm going to do all this stuff, because he loves me and he knows. Now, God is the same as that, just 1,000,000 times bigger. The Bible puts it like this. It says, God shows his love for us in that while we were still sinning, Jesus died for us. Wow, man, if you don't think God knows you, just look at Jesus. It's unreal. While we were still sinning against God, we turned our backs and we're walking away, he brought us back to him. We didn't even ask for it. Jesus is saying that when we come to God and we want to ask him for something, we look at Jesus and what he's already given us, and we go, wow, he knows what we need. Surely he knows everything we need. And we can trust that he's going to listen when we do come and ask. Wow. Now, the other amazing thing about this prayer that how to pray that Jesus is talking to us about, is he calls God our Father. Whoa. It means like when we come to pray, he's not like God's listening. He's like, oh, there's the stranger. Oh, yeah, come on. All right, I'll hear. No. God is a caring God, a loving God. And he's actually like, my son, my daughter, yes, speak to me. I want to hear what you've got to say. Wow, such good news. Now, there's a couple of things that we can take away from this so that when we go to pray, we can pray like Jesus says we ought to. Now, the first one is we don't need to use big words. Remember, God knows what we need. We don't need to pray like a big long list to get it all right so the words come out the right way. It's like when you're at the dinner table and you're praying and you think, for God to hear you, you've got to say the same prayer every night. No, Jesus is saying you can come to God and you can pray anything and he's going to hear. And another thing, like when you're super hungry, it's Friday night, man, it's just a huge week at school, your tummy's going, oh, I'm hungry. You go, Mum, what have we got for dinner? You know what? She's not sitting there like, oh my goodness, I forgot dinner. She brought groceries last week. She knows what you need. That is just a little picture of what God is like. He knows what we need. Just look at Jesus. How long ago did that happen? Unreal. All right, guys, we're going to pray now. We're going to use all of those things and we're just going to come to God as our Father and we're going to speak to him knowing he's going to hear us. So we're going to focus on him. We're going to shut our eyes. Hands together. Let's pray. Father, thank you for your word. That when we read it, we can see the words of Jesus telling us that you are our Father. And we don't need to twist your arm. We don't need to come before you saying big fancy words, because you are our Father who loves us and you know what we need. Thank you. Amen. All right, now it's time for us to do a bit of dancing. So get ready to sing to your King.
In my wrestling and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. You are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore. In the silence you won't let go. In the questions your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. You are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore.
When the Father made us, He knew we'd run from Him and try to hide our sin. But He wanted to save us. His own were on His heart before He made the stars. Oh, oh, no one is good, not even one. But God can make us daughters, God can make us sons. Jesus paid the price when He offered up His life, so we could be part of God's great family. When the Father draws us, it's like a magnet's pull. He's irresistible. When the Spirit calls us, He brings the dead to life. He gives the blind new eyes. Oh, oh, no one is good, not even one. But God can make us daughters, God can make us sons. Jesus paid the price when He offered up His life, so we could be part of God's great family. Hey guys, it's LaShawn. For those of you that don't know me, I'm usually with the year 3 to 6s, and on Fridays you'll find me hooping with the boys at Pipeline. And man, do I miss shooting some hoops with you guys. Alright, now let's get down to the treasure verse. I hope you guys remember the verse because that's all that's been on my mind this week. And that verse is so awesome because it basically tells me not to worry. And that's all I've been doing the last 3 months. It's like, will I have a job tomorrow? Will I have new underwear? Will I have enough food? And man, new underwear is pretty awesome. But yeah, the verse has just told me, don't worry about it. Just come pray to God and He'll help me out. And it tells me I'll be thanking Him one day for it, which means God's got me all sorted, even you. Alright, now let's get down to Cohen's challenge. Can someone marshmallow me? Alright, let's get to it. Alright guys, got my marshmallows here and I'm gonna beat Cohen. We're gonna go with 3 marshmallows. Alright, let's do this. And remember, you need to hear the verse clearly. Then I win. Let's go. Philippians 4 verse 6. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Did I get that right?
Woo! Yeah, man.
Woo! Right. Now I beat Cohen. Now I challenge Al. Come on, Al.
LaShawn, come on. I can beat you. Not 2, but 4. Here we go. Oh, it's pretty tasty, actually. What does the verse go? So it's Philippians 4, verse 6. Do not... Oh, what is it? No. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Yeah, boy. Now it's time for you guys to try it. Send in your videos. All right, let's do activity time.
Hey guys, grab your toolboxes if you haven't already because it is activity time. So today we are going to make another tool for our toolbox. Last week, what did we make? We made our safety goggles, and today we are going to make earmuffs, safety earmuffs. Let me put these on and I'll show you what they look like. They even stick on your head. Wow, I can't really hear everything, it's so muffly. We're going to make some earmuffs to remind us what we heard today from Matt's talk in Matthew chapter 6. What did we hear? We heard that God doesn't listen to us because of our fancy words. God listens to us because He's our Father and He knows what we need. Alright, get these off. Now, let's see, what do we need? I'm going to grab everything that we need and I'll let you know. So, I've got cups, paper cups, I've got scissors, I've got lucky bands and some textures. Let's go! Alright, we're going to start off with our cups. You need 2 cups. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a hole in the end, like this, so that we can thread the lucky band in. I would recommend grab a parent, grab an adult to do this part because it's a bit dangerous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stab it with this part of the scissors. My fingers are out of the way. Now it's got a hole in it. Alright, so next part is we're going to cut our cup in half to make it small to go over our ears like the earmuffs. So to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down the cup to about to here, and then I'll cut around it. And I'll just keep cutting round until I get all the way through. And then, if you've got it a bit wonky like this one here, I can just neaten that up a bit. Ugh. Wow, that's harder than I thought. Something like that, doesn't have to be perfect. So I've got one earmuff, and now I'll do the other one. I'll do the same thing. So I'm going to cut down the cup, and then I cut around. Round and round. I think this one's a bit smaller, but it doesn't matter if they're not quite the same size. There we go, and at least I cut that one straight this time. Oh, they're similar. Alright, next step is to get elastic band and cut that so that it becomes one line. Alright, then I'll grab a second one and I'll do the same thing. I'm going to cut it with my scissors, and now I've got 2 lucky bands long like this. This part, we're going to thread the lucky band through our little hole in the cup. So, let me remember which way I did this. Okay, so I'm going to put it through the bottom, thread it through, and then pull it through the other side. And I'm just going to tie a knot at the base here so it doesn't come out. Knot, and then I'll pull it all the way through. Look at that. Now I'll do the same thing. So I'm going to thread it through the bottom again. Whoop. And then when it comes through, I'm going to tie a little knot at the end so that it goes like this. And I'm just doing a second one as well because then it stays on my head nicely. there we go. So it should look like this. And all I'm going to do to make it look a bit prettier is to colour it in. And then I'm done. And there you have it. We've made our earmuffs. Alright guys, over to you. Your turn. Give it a go.
Hey guys, how awesome is it today that we learned that God is our Father who always knows what we need.
That is an epic truth. It just makes me want to pray. Now guys, we are waiting to hear from you guys. Send us pictures of the craft you're doing. Send us videos of you doing the marshmallow challenge. How many can you put in your mouth and still clearly say the verse? Or if you just like chewing marshmallows and taking videos, just send that to us. We'd enjoy that too. Now, LaShawn and I, we have to get going. We'll see you next time, but we have a stare down competition to finish off. So let's go, LaShawn. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Do you feel intimidated?
No, I think you're blinking.
I'm not blinking.
You are.
My eyes are getting tired. No, I can't do it.
Booyah!
Hey guys, we've made a treasure verse song. Hopefully it will make it easy for you to remember the treasure verse. You ready, Maddie? This is how it goes. Come on and pray. It goes like this. Do not be anxious about anything. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God. Where's that from? Philippians 4 verse 6. Come on and pray. Here we go. Do not be anxious about anything. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God. Where's that from? Philippians 4 verse 6. Come on and pray. Hope you guys enjoyed that.